Hi, and welcome to part 3 to this tutorial. We're using QGIS to convert measured waypoints, GPS waypoints, to a shapefile. In the part 1 and part 2, we have calculated the X and Y coordinates of the points. In part 2, we digitized polygons between the point coordinates. And the next step that I want to show right now is how we can, and we also calculated the area of the area between the points. And what I want to show now is how you can make these labels in your in the map viewer, because the next step is that we want to make some maps. So for each location, each planting location, we want to make a map. And so I'm going to remove the layers that I'm not using currently. I just right click and click remove layer. And the GPX file, I'm not using it, so I just remove it, remove layer, okay, and then save. So what I did here, these GPS points, I want, if I want to change the name, I can do that by right-clicking on the layer and going to the layer properties and clicking on source. And here I can change the name. I can make it, say, these are the measured GPS measured points. Okay, so that is the title of that layer. And this is planted area in hectares. Click OK. And then I'm going to show how I made these labels. First, the points are labeled by X and Y. So I go to the layer properties. By right-clicking, click on properties. These are the layer properties. It has all these different tabs. So I already showed the symbology. Now we go to labels. So you can either choose single labels. For instance, if it is a name, then you can choose the name column. So I'm going to choose the column name. Oh, I didn't add it here. Sorry. No, what I want to do is add the X and the Y. So if I only add the X, like a single layer, a single label, click OK, I will only see the X. But I want to see X and Y. And to do that, we're going to use a label expression. So click on this button right here. Click. And here we're going to add a string expression called concatenate. Concat. And I will add the label I want here. So it's concatenate, then go to fields, then you double click on X, it appears here, apostrophe, comma, apostrophe, comma, and then double click the Y field and close the brackets, click OK, OK, and that will add X and Y. The same for this layer, the polygon layer. So say you want to label it by using a name. So just a single label. label with name, apply. This is a single label. It's plot D. So this is the plot D from my attribute table. But I don't want that. I want to use hectares and also add the units. So I'm going to use an expression. And the expression is concatenate, and then the field hectares, comma, and then just some text. So apostrophe HA point apostrophe close brackets. I will put this in the PDF. And then it appears here. So now I'm happy with what it looks like. I'm happy with the labels. And the next step is to make a map out of this. So for that, let me just save my project, click on save. I go to projects, layout manager. And as you can see, I have no layouts yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new one. So click on create. And I will call this plot A. Okay. So in my map, let me go to, I click on A, zoom to selected. Okay, so now I'm going to make a map from this. Okay. So I made a new layout. When I double click it, I open it, but it's still empty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add items. First, I'm going to add the map. So I choose add map, and then I drag the box where the map should be. And then I let go, and it has added a map. I can put like a standard scale here now. For instance, I can put 1 to 1000. For CRS, it will use the project CRS. And I also want to add a grid. So I click on grids and I click on the plus sign and click on modify grids. So interior ticks and left divisions, draw coordinates. And here I have to add the interval. So the interval of my grid will be 100 meters. So for X, I will put here 100. And for Y, I will also put 100. There's no offsets necessary. And what else do I want to change? I think this is it. This is my my map. Now, if you want to go back, you can just always let me put this down here, maximize the layout view. What else do I need? I have to also add a legend. So go to add item, add legend, and then draw a box where your legend will be. And here I can adapt the legend. I do not want to auto update. I want to remove the Google base map. And I want to add that one and add the planted areas. Next, I'm going to add a scale bar down here. And I want to align it with my map. So this says 10 meters, 20 meters. Maybe I can make it a bit larger. Like this. What else? I want to add a title. Add item, add label. This is plot A. And maybe change the font to make it a bit bigger. I will make it 16 and bold. And then I want to leave it like this. Now I want to export it to a PDF layout, export as PDF, or you can export as image, like a JPEG file. I'll do that. So you can add it easily to, for instance, a Word document. And I will just call it plot A and save. This is fine. Click save. Here you can see that it has been made. You can click on the JPEG just to get a preview, and it looks fine. So this is the result. Now going back to QGIS, here you see that you are working in the layout window. You can just save it, save this layout and close it. Now we're going to plot B, right? So so this what we're going to do is zoom to plot B, or to zoom to the next one. We can do that by opening the attribute table, going to plot B, and then click on zoom to selected. And then, as you can see, we are looking at plot B currently. Now, we also want to make a map of plot B. So how do we do this? We go to Projects, Layout Manager. We want to copy plot A. So we're going to make a duplicate. Click on Duplicates and give it another name. We'll call it plot B. Okay. And now we want to change this text. Item properties, right click, go to item properties, and we also want to change this map. What we need to do is it has to follow the canvas, the map canvas. Set to map canvas extend. So now it is updating this to where you are zoomed in the map canvas. And we're going to change the scale a little bit. Maybe we can make it the same as plot A if it fits. Yes, 1 to 1000, scale 1 to 1000. So now we have plot B. Now we save, click layout, export as image, close this, and save. Save. Okay, this is plot B. So now we have made two maps. Plot B and plot A. So this is a way that you can keep using the same layouts that you made, and you can keep duplicating them through the layout manager here. So click duplicate and you can make C, etc. So this is the way to, well, it's just an introduction on how to use the layout manager. I hope it is clear. If there are any questions, let me know. I will be happy to answer it. And that's it. That's all I have. So thank you for watching this one, and see you next time.